you always with no change, broke boy. Still living with your mama, broke boy.
This is the end of your rotten life, you mother.
What's good? I'm back with another video. It's your girl, ThugDrina, the highest under God. And today I'm bringing you a semi-formal, natural beat, natural everyday look, natural look, you know what I mean? And this is the little light beat that we got with a little lash. Blink, 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 blink. I'ma just say this now, okay? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, okay? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Like the video right now because you love me. Thanks. And let's get into it, boo-boo. You know, if you have any other videos that you would like to see me do, go ahead and comment down below. Let's go ahead and roll the clip. So I'm just going to start off with moisturizing my lips because you don't want them to be dry and ashy. Now, if you have like some cracks and crust going on, you might want to do some exfoliating first. But mine, they're not that bad, right? So I don't know what that lint stuff is under my eyebrow, and it's going to be gone soon. You know, I didn't see it. I'm sorry. Sorry. They all right. They'll do. So the first thing I'm going to do is my brows. Nothing has really changed about my brows. So I'm going to show you how I do them, but I'm not going to be detailed. I'll probably just speed through this part because, I mean, if y'all really want a detailed eyebrow tutorial type thing, I could show y'all, but I would create a whole nother video for that because it's gonna take too long, and I don't want this video to be super long either. So still using my Anastasia Dip Brow brush. I also still use my Wet n Wild pencil, and I got a Precisely My Brow by Benefit pencil. It's not, I'm getting used to it, okay? So let's just say it like that. I lied. Okay, before we get into brows, kind of slipped my mind, we need to moisturize our face. Okay, so I'm going to be using this Skin Active Soothing 3-in-1 Moisturizer Mask. It is by Garnier, and it comes in this huge container. Like, it's huge. And it literally smells good. So if you like lotion kind of moisturizers or primers, this is definitely it, because it's not like greasy or anything like that. It just leaves your face feeling like moisturized, really moisturized, but not oily or greasy. And you see there's like no shine. It's a matte moisturizer. Money peeking through. So now we'll go ahead and get into these brows. And as y'all know, I told y'all before, my first everyday makeup routine, this is $1, and I use it religiously, okay? Taking my Precisely My Brow pencil, I'm gonna just like fill in the gaps where I see them. And it's super thin, so it mimics like hair. And they don't look good right now, but that is where the concealer comes in, girl. That's when you hide all your flaws and all that good stuff. But before I put that concealer on my eyebrows, I'm gonna go ahead and conceal some of like my dark circles and hyperpigmentation. I'm gonna actually be using Mahogany and the Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer. This thing runs out so freaking fast. I don't know what it is, but I feel like it runs out fast, and the applicator isn't long enough to reach all the way down there, so it's like a little space down there that holds a lot of more product, but I have to like, you know, bang it down a couple times. Like, girl, it's just annoying. But it is a great concealer, and it's it's a pretty good price. I think it's like $8, and it's waterproof, and it's just great. But it does dry up super duper fast. That's another thing. So that's why I'm not doing it like before I do my brows. I'm gonna do it before I do my concealer instead. So it has time to dry a little bit, but not dry down, because it will dry down, okay? And now we're gonna take our LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Fine. You know, that's what we do. And I'm just gonna go around my eyebrows and kind of clean it up. It's crazy, when I do minimal makeup, that's when I get like a lot of compliments. Not saying that when I do like the whole shebang I don't get compliments, but like when I just do minimal, you know, everyday light natural looks is when I get the most like, oh my gosh, I love your makeup, or you're so pretty. And I just be like, wow, I ain't even try that hard. I think people appreciate the looks, but I think also people appreciate just, you know, toned down everyday looks, you know? Especially when you're going like to school or to work, like all of the colorful stuff, it's like, it's cute, but where am I wearing that to? Prom, homecoming, parade, you know, sometimes you just need the bare minimum. We're just enhancing what we already have, period. Don't worry, I know they're a little close right now, like, you know, real sisterly conjoined twins right now, but we're gonna separate them in a minute when we do like our whole shebang. Okay, so now I'm gonna take my concealer brush and just blend out my concealer. I do my eyebrows first so that when I do my foundation, it doesn't have that floating eyebrow effect. And it always works out, so I don't know why or how people do the brows after foundation thing. Like, it's a no for me. But if it looks good on you, do your thing, girl. Do your thing. Do your thizzle. Okay, and now I'm gonna blend out the concealer like under my eyes and stuff like that. We're doing it with a damp sponge. This is not a beauty blender. I don't have that kind of money to be spending $18 on the sponge. I'm just not that rich, okay? So, we're not. I also bought the Juno & Co sponge, and I also bought the Morphe sponge. These are all $5 or less, okay? That's how we working. That's the budget we working with. And we get the same results. Isn't God good? Praise his name. Now, after I blend everything out, I'm gonna put a little bit of powder on my face. Just any type of setting finishing powder to set my concealer and to reduce the oilage. Okay, I get a lot of oil just on my nose. I also start sweating on my nose first, so I don't know what it is, but she be acting up, so I extra powder my nose. Okay, and also it has some color in it. This is the Maybelline Fit Me loose powder in medium deep, I think, and it's gonna take away some of my freckles as well, so I don't have to work as hard when it comes to foundation. All right, so after that is done, we're gonna go ahead and move into foundation. This is my Born This Way Too Faced foundation in the color Chai. I need to order some more, but honestly, this bad boy has been lasting me, okay? And I'm gonna use my Juno & Co sponge to apply it all over my face, and then blend it in as well. Also gonna apply some on my eyes because I do have like a little bit of a darker lid, so I'm gonna apply foundation on there as well instead of eyeshadow, and then I'll set it later. And I do need like a good 2 pumps of this foundation because it is medium to full coverage, so it is pretty easily buildable, but it is not super full coverage like with just one pump. And I'm also gonna take some Ultimate Brow Mascara. This is just like Wet n Wild's brow gel, and this is just to keep my brows in place. But I feel already that, you know, my eyebrows are in place. In fact, they are staying. You know, they paid their rent for the month, so they here or whatever. Now I'm gonna take my other NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer. This is in the color Golden Honey. If you want like a more subtle makeup look, even more subtle than this, you can kind of skip this step or go under your eye with just like a more toned down concealer. But I mean, I still like the highlight and stuff like that when I'm doing my everyday routine, girl. I don't skip. Now I'm gonna do my contour with the Makeup Revolution concealer in the color C16. This NYX, this is the small stipple brush, and I just go in little circles and I blend out my contour, then I blend out my highlight so it can all just kind of melt together. I try not to bring the contour in too much, but you know, just enough. And now I'm gonna take this angled brush, kind of flat top brush. Looks like that. This is what I blend my nose contour with. This is by Ellen Tracy, I think. I just got it from like a Marshall's. That thing too deep. It came in like a 3-brush set, and I just really like it for contouring my nose. One place I can say like is like has some pretty good like products and is slept on is Marshall's and Ross. Like I actually went to Ross the other day and I got a 3-piece brush set. That's what my what was I just using? That's what my e.l.f. Stipple brush came from, and it came with this contouring brush as well, which I use for my nose sometimes just to like buff it in. And it also came with another brush kind of similar to this but angled. Okay, and now I'm gonna blend out my concealer. So I'm gonna apply my setting powder where I concealed, and then my smile lines, because they're the first to crease. I just be smiling at everything. And I kind of blow out my cheeks just so instead of packing the powder onto the creases that I know are already there, you know, I puff out and I pack the powder on then so it can kind of fill in. Now I'm gonna take my Black Radiance pressed powder. It's a little bit darker than me, and that's what I use to set my contour. Lightly tap on it, no swiping or anything, and then I blend it out on my face. Alright, so now that is done, I'm gonna go ahead and brush away my setting powder. And I'm using a flat brush by Wet n Wild. Now I'm gonna go behind that and use my MAC Studio Fix pressed powder and kind of brush up on where I put my setting powder because it is a little bit brighter than me. I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyeliner and lashes. And I'm just gonna take a dark brown eyeliner. Same as my Wet n Wild, but a little bit darker. It's called, this is Pretty and Meek. And the one I use for my brows is called Sigma Brow. Now we're gonna just pop on any regular mascara. And I find it helps if you get like a mirror. So I'm gonna use my pressed powder mirror and look down while you're doing your mascara so it can get on, not get on your lids. Of course, not trying to get it on my eyelids, I got it on my face. If this happens, let it dry and then go over it with like a Q-tip to wipe it off. You don't want to smudge it into your face, okay? Now I'm gonna throw in some lashes. Y'all know my favorite kind of style is the demi-wispy lashes. So they look like this. They're short in the inside and long on the outside. And these are like, I don't know if you can tell, but they're like double layered and they're super duper lightweight and soft, right? And I don't usually use a lash applicator, but I just got this and I really like it, so I'm gonna be using it. And I do put the lash glue on there and then sit them down to dry for some time, because just sticking them on while they're wet, you will regret. Hey, that kind of rhyme. Sticking them on while they're wet, you will regret. I could be on a commercial, period. Give me some money. Give me some lines. And the lash glue that I'm using is just this I Envy by Kiss Super Strong Hold Eyelash Adhesive. And I actually got to go get some more because this is running really low. I'm like scrubbing the bottle for products, so. But I love that it's a brush applicator. I would highly recommend getting a brush applicator instead of the tube, because I know I'm not the only one that I squeeze a little bit too hard because it done dried up at the top, and then like a bunch just get on my lashes and ruins my lashes. Like I gotta go wash them and then dry them, and then I don't even want to wear them no more, you know? So get you a brush applicator, girl. It dries and then it sticks, girl. And make sure that you put lash glue like in the corners, because those are the first to pop up. Y'all know it. And I be wanting to cry. Especially when you're out already and like you just feel that corner like, oh, Jesus. Why? One time I was going to work and I felt it happen, and I was trying to pinch it so bad, like, please just stick back on, please. And it would not stick back on, so I had to run to Sephora and ask them like, hey, do y'all have any glue that y'all like, you know, have laying around or that I can sample so I can put my lash back on. And the girl was so freaking nice. She actually gave me some glue to put my lash back on. Also, that what can help is just grab both ends and squeeze them together to make kind of a little U shape, and then run them like that, just so they can have that U shape and stick to your eye on both ends. We're gonna use this new product that I got called Hello Halo by Wet n Wild. This is a very affordable everyday look, girl. And I just dab it on there. And this is like a champagne kind of color. I want to go back and get the gold, but I'm just trying this out. I love the applicator. It's kind of like a lip gloss applicator. I find that is very helpful because, you know, you can put it directly where you want it. Now it is a little chunky, so you might want to be careful, but other than that, I like it a lot. And it's really soft. And it's not like a super duper glowy. It's just kind of like a wet kind of look. See how it gives you that kind of wet look, but it's not super glowy? I like that a lot. And then if you have to go back and like blend certain parts, don't be afraid to. Like, it's the key to makeup. The key to makeup is just blending. You want to always make sure you blend everything out, and so it could just melt into one another. Like, you don't want your highlight to be like boom, and then your contour to be like boom, and then boom, boom, boom. Your face just gonna be looking like a boom, boom mess, okay? So yeah. Now I'm gonna stick on my lashes. Okay, and you wanna make sure that the glue isn't like white. You want it to be kind of clear. And then I'm gonna stick it right onto my lash. If you want an extended lash tutorial, let me know too, because I can do that. And you do want to get a lash that kind of fits the look of your eye or the shape of your eye, because I tried some other lashes and they just don't work for my eyes because my eyes are a little bit smaller. So like super big lashes do not look good on my eyes, and that's why I mostly do demi lashes. Now I'm gonna do just some light lip liner, and I'm going to take my Cork by MAC. Having your lips moisturized is gonna help that liner just slide on as well. So that's another tip for you. I do kind of bring it in a little bit to get that, you know, that faded look. Then I just take like my favorite gloss. I can do either clear or just like a sparkly one and bring a little pop. Now today I'm gonna do my Fenty Gloss Bomb in the universal color, just cause it's my favorite. Now it's time for the last little finishing touch, which is our setting spray. This is my Morphe continuous setting mist, and we're just gonna spray our face down. And this is our finished look. Very natural, very I'm going to school, very I'm going to work, you know what I mean? And not doing too much. We're just doing a light beat. If you like this video, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know any products that you use during your natural beat. And that's about it. You know what I mean? I will see you in the next video, girl. It's me, your girl. Bye.
It's the beginning.